Shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Rayat Rakah from the Cleveland branch of the Great Millstone Church. Coming back at you with another quick lesson, coming back at you with this truth. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, all honor, and all infinite glory to the creator of the heavens and the earth. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of the Great Millstone. Peace, love, blessings, and many salutations to the Lord's elect, to the Akim that scattered abroad the forks of the earth, preaching this truth with all sincerity and all truth and all humbleness, man. And to the sincere, the few, very few sincere sisters that do listen and learn, to be edified and built up in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, I like to say Shalom. And like the title say, man, go out to the highways, man, the highways and the hedges, and bid them that they might come in, man. This is a pre-camp lesson. Just a couple quick scriptures, just like always, to get straight to the point. Uh, 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 to build up the elect of the house of Israel, man, because we all know that the scriptures say Israel is the elect, but it's an elect within the elect that's chosen from the fathers of the earth to receive the kingdom, man. And that's what we come out to the highways and the byways to proclaim. But we got scoffers that come up against us, our own people that come up against us. Mostly the scoffers be of our own people, our own nation. When you tell them that God chose them to be above all other people, that we gonna have slaves, that we gonna be in righteousness, a nigga will buck up against that. Because a nigga love being a slave in America. Jake don't have a ruling class mentality, man. So we come out to the streets to profess the kingdom, man. To usher in the coming of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, who the world really calls Jesus Christ. But without further ado, I'm gonna get straight to the scriptures, man. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 9. It says, go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, be it to the marriage. So we commanded to go to the highways and the byways out on the streets, man. Because that's where real wisdom is, man. Ain't no wisdom inside a Christian church, man, with your pastor, your pork chop eating pastor telling you to live lawlessness, man. What comes out of lawlessness but death and anarchy, man? And that's what you see here in America, man. Lawless. People just live how they want to live. People do what's right in their own eyes. They don't consider the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. Because you got people that say that the law is done away with and this and that, just a bunch of rhetoric, man. Just a bunch of BS, man. But it says go to the highways and bid them that they might come into the marriage, man. Because it's a marriage about to happen. Who the world really calls Jesus Christ, and the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, man, that make it to the end, that endure to the end. You got salvation coming, man. And that's that wedding, man. When you get caught up into the chariot and be face to face with Yahweh Shai. And you get that new covenant, man. And you come down off them chariots in a new body with a new frame of mind, with the laws, the statutes, and the commandments within your spirit. So you can't go off, man. The marriage is being prepared, and we're commanded to go to the highways and hedges and and get the elect prepared. Well, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, and verse number 20. It says, Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. Wisdom, man. Wisdom is known Sophia. They call it Sophia because it's a loving, kindness spirit. Wisdom is known as a woman, man. That's why I said she utter her words in the streets, not inside a whorehouse, not inside a mosque, not inside a church, not inside of nowhere, on the streets, because we proclaim this wisdom to the people. Cry aloud and spare not. Lift up their voice like a trumpet, man. That's why we on the streets proclaiming to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians that you are the Israelites. Yasharala, man. He Prince Power. He that got power with the Most High, man. A prince, man. A sons of God. Proverbs 1 and 20. It says, Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. The chief place of concourse, man, in the agora, where people travel, where all different nations and nationalities of people are at. See, you got some Israelite camps that say, go to the gutter, go to the ghetto. Ain't nothing in the gutter or the ghetto but 2/3, man. We all know the scriptures say that the Most High direct a person paths. So if he wants you to get this truth, he'll have you wake up and stumble across the prophets at his point in time, man. Fishers don't go to the dirtiest water where the filth is at. No, man, you go to where you can find good fish. So we do what the Bible said. We hit the highways and the hedges and go to the chief place of concourse, man, in the agora, where you got people shopping and different races and different nationalities of people. Because the word is for our people, but at the same time, these heathens got to get their judgment too. They got to get told this and told that, told what they position gonna be in our kingdom, man. Wisdom 1 and 21. She cries in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates. In the city, she uttered her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And that's definitely talking about our people. Our people, the most simplest people on the face of this earth, man. You tell a nigga anything, he'll believe it, man. Jake so gullible, but we only gullible for the other nations. Jake could do anything for the so-called white. You ain't got it, man. We see this all the time, man. Brothers will be giving a heathen their judgment, and then you got our own people step in and try to fight you to say the heathen, man. And then that same heathen be looking at Jake crazy. Like, nigga, I don't know you. Our people through. It says, how long? This is Proverbs 1 and 22. How long, ye simple ones, would ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning. And fools hate knowledge. Our people hate knowledge, man. Our people want us off the streets. Our people don't want to hear how great they is, that they, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Issachar, Naphtali, so on and so forth. They want to be Crips, Bloods, niggas in the hood. They want to rip this hood and rob, steal, and kill. They don't want to be kings and gods and holy people with morals and standards. Jake want to eat bowls of cereal at 4 o'clock in the evening, and smoke black and miles and just be on the bottom, man. What's wrong with our people? And we proclaim, man. I think that's Isaiah. If I'm not mistaken. Just the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 1. It says, "Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein the world, and all things that come forth of it." So this message that we're on the highways and byways is for who? Isaiah 34 and 1. The message of salvation is for our people, but the judgment is for all nations, even our people. It says, "Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is there in the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations." Indignation is that righteous anger. So he's righteously angry with all people on his earth. And his fury is upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them up to the slaughter. So that's going into the judgment of these nations and their armies in World War III and Armageddon. But it's for all you nations to hear. All you nations to hear the judgments of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. But this message of salvation is for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians. And it will behoove you to get with the program uh, 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 before it's too late, man. Because real soon, the words of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, you won't be able to hear them. It's Amos 8, chapter 11. You won't be able to go to the crazy niggas on the corners with Bibles telling you things that's going to come to pass before they come to pass, man. This Amos chapter 8, verse 11. "Behold, the days come, said the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water." So, not a famine of food, even though the famine of food is coming too in a major way. Major way. And when it hit, it's only gonna get worse. It's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get any better. It's gonna get worse. But it says, not a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So it's gonna be a famine of the word, man. You ain't gonna be able to come on Euclid and see this camp here and that camp there and that camp there. No, you're gonna have questions, and it's not gonna be no one there to give you the answers that you seek. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to do what? To seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. So y'all act like y'all don't hear. Y'all act like y'all don't listen. But when the things that we teach starts hitting home everywhere, because you got some people that's doing good still, some jakes that's that's so called living their best life, still could go to the stores and fill up their refrigerator and fill up their car, and they got bikes and different things. But when all these things come to naught, and you're wanting and you're lacking, then the Most High go put that clip in your head with your brothers talking about the things that you're going through. Then you're gonna jump on YouTube and try to type in GMS. You're gonna try to type in IUIC. You're gonna try to type in this, and type in that, and you're not going to be able to have access. Then you're going to go out on the highways and the byways looking for man, and guess what? The scriptures say the Most High gonna make our tongue cleave to the roof of our mouth, man. So we can't be a reprover to the people, man. Then you're out on your own, man. You're sharing the luck. If I'd have kept reading that Proverbs, it says, then they shall call to me, but I will not answer them. This is Proverbs 1:24. Because I have called, how did he call? By the way of his messengers, by the way of his man, coming out, calling and inviting you and bidding you to the marriage. Because I have called and ye refuse. Our people refuse to hearken. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. They didn't want to be corrected by men in the flesh. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, when you catching your hell, then shall they call upon me. Just like a nigga do. A nigga wait till he in some trouble. Oh, God, help me out of this one. I promise I won't do it again. But this time, that time when the doors of mercy are closed, it says, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So the Most High go mock you. He go laugh at you when you catching your hell because you didn't want to hearken to the man that he set up in the flesh, man. And that's when we on the highways and byways to proclaim, to tell the people, man. So with that, Kal Halalyam Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakadash. Double honors to the elders. Peace, love, and blessing to the Lord's elect. Shalom.